Hello, magandang gabi. Magpatuloy tayo. So ito yung continuation nung video na re-reactan natin na international ano. Uulitin ko lang ano, may mga nagagalit sa akin. Lahat naman daw kasi sa akin peke. Lahat naman sa'yo peke eh, lahat naman sa'yo. Eh mas maganda na po 'yon kaysa lahat naman sa akin ay totoo. 'Di ba? Kasi every time na sasabihin mo ay fake yung isang bagay, ibig sabihin nag-iisip ka. Hindi ka na lang lamon ng lamon kung ano yung ipapakita sa'yo. 'Di ba? Now, kung tutol kayo, let's say halimbawa tutol kayo sa sinasabi ko, no? Kung tutol kayo, i-explain nyo. Ano totoo yan, bungo? Kasi ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Malay nyo, tama naman kayo. Kaya lang minsan, hindi ko naiintindihan. Bigla na lang kayo magagalit kapag sinasabi kong peke na hindi naman kayo nag-i-explain. 'Di ba? Kapag kontra kayo sa sinasabi ko, mas maganda sana explain nyo. Malay mo, tama kayo. 'Di ba? Ngayon, kung tutol pa rin kayo sa sinasabi ko, hindi maniwala kayo. Wala namang problema sa maniwala kayo dyan eh. 'Di ba? Yan nga ang sinasabi nyo sa akin, igalang yung paniniwala, 'di ba? May kanya-kanya tayong paniniwala, bungo, igalang nyo. Ginagalang ko naman, maniwala kayo dyan, wala namang problema sa akin eh. Ang nagtataka lang ako, pero yung paniniwala ko na hindi totoo yun, hindi nyo rin maigalang. 'Di ba? Pero open naman ako eh kung sabihin nyo na totoo yan. O sige, paano mo naging totoo? I-counter argument nyo yung sinasabi ko. 'Di ba? Inuulit ko, malay nyo tama naman kayo. Ang problem kasi, hindi nyo naman sinasabi kung paano naging totoo. Lagi na lang kayo nagagalit na lahat naman sa'yo hindi totoo. Lahat naman sa'yo hindi totoo. Mas maganda na yon na lahat sa akin hindi totoo. Kasi ang paranormal po talaga ay 1 in a million yan. Mahirap talaga makakapture yan. Kaya nga napaka precious pag nakakuha ka ng ano eh ng footage eh. Para ka nakakuha ng diamonds niyan eh. 'Di ba? Mayahalin tulad ko yan sa ano ba yung mga bagay na ano na hindi ordinaryo. 'Di ba? Hindi naman ordinaryo na makakapulot ka lang ng ginto sa tabi. Kailangan talaga paghirapan mo 'yun eh. 'Di ba? Mas mahirap naman 'yun. Lahat na lang ng katulad nito. Ito ginto to, maniniwala na agad kayo na ginto ito. 'Di ba? Mas mahirap din naman yung auto-paniwala tayo. Mas maganda na yung kahit pa paano. Ibig sabihin gumagana yung critical thinking nun. At dumating man yung time na magkamali ako na sinasabi kong peke, totoo pala. Mas okay na yon kesa yung sabihin ko sa inyong totoo tapos nagkamali ako na peke pala. Mas ano naman yon, mas hindi maganda. Kaya inuulit ko, no, pag naniniwala kayo dyan, go ahead. Panghawakan niyo yung paniniwala nyo. 'Di ba? Ako din naman panghahawakan ko din naman yung sasabihin ko dito. Until such time na ma-prove nyo na ako yung mali. 'Di ba? Minsan kasi may mga nagko-comment sa may point naman talaga eh. 'Di ba? May point naman talaga. Anyway, mga kababayan ko, pagpatuloy na natin tong reaction video natin dito. So number 14 na to, no? Play natin.
Countryside of Chillicothe, Ohio, is the Schrader Road Tunnel. Built underneath a set of railroad tracks in 1927, the old road tunnel is said to be extremely haunted. The story goes that long ago a woman was carrying her baby while walking along the train tracks late at night. The two were hit by an oncoming train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans.
So may backstory ito, no, itong lugar na.
Because of this, locals started referring to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much
parang
creepier
napanood
name,
ko na to.
the Crybaby Tunnel. So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel late one night. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or where her body was dumped, right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there.
Hayop.
A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Hello? Right. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby. Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away at the
Alam ko na reaction ko na to, nakalimutan ko na yung reaction ko dito ko ano eh. Pero kung mag-fresh start uli ako, for me, no? may nagagalit na naman sa akin diyan. For me, parang napaka-perfect nung timing na una muna, nagkikwento muna siya. 'Di ba? Ulitin mo ha. 'Di ba? Kinwento niya muna yung background. Kasi ito, let's say halimbawa, paano piniki 'yon? Pwede kasi pekein niya, pwede ka maglagay ng pwede ka maglagay ng Bluetooth speaker dun sa dulo ng tunnel eh. Tapos i-play mo 'yan pag kailangan na mag-play. Ito kasi yung timing na hindi ko nagugustuhan. Ngayon, totoo ba 'yan o hindi? Hindi ko alam. Malay mo totoo naman, pero ito kasi yung sa akin eh, yung
A dead deer.
tamo ha.
It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro.
Anong nangyari kasi dito, nung start ng video niya, nagkikwento siya ng history. Para bang nagfo-foreshadowing na siya sa kung ano magpaparamdam. Kadalasan kasi, ito yung technique ng mga fake eh. Kahit sa Mindanao, ginagawa nila ito. Tamo ha.
I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area. And they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here.
So, di ba, ano niya, dinidiscuss niya yung istorya, yung history.
Something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro.
Tapos yan, papasok siya doon sa loob.
Is anybody out there?
Timing na timing, after niya magkwento, after niya magsalita, then nung tinawag niya, saka magpaparamdam. Tapos ito, yung flashlight niya, hindi niya ma-flashlight ng diretso doon sa dilim. Tsaka may naririnig na siyang tinapos niya muna bago siya mag-react. Tinan mo ha. Diba? Pag may narinig ka ng ganyan, dapat matataranta ka na eh. Pero anong nangyari dito, tinapos niya muna yung mag-play. Di ba? Tinapos niya muna yung play.
Hello?
Tapos tumigil na uli, nag-hello uli siya, saka magpe-play uli.
Right.
For me, ano to, hindi. For me.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the
Kasi kung natatakot ka, the moment na umiyak na yun, dapat mataranta ka na eh. Ang nangyari kasi, hinayaan niya muna mag-play yung iyak. After mag-play, saka siya, hell no, hell no. Diba?
disturbing cries
Hindi, objective naman yung sinasabi ko, diba? Hinintay niya munang marinig yung iyak bago siya, dapat habang nag-ano siya doon, narinig yung iyak, medyo nataranta na siya noon.
of a baby. Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away at the creepy old railroad tunnel? And is the ghost of the baby's
Inuulit ko ha, kung kayo'y naniniwala doon, okay lang. Ako hindi.
mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
In a flash,
Man, that man so clear through that bitch. So good. You on that bitch. That's so ass. Hey, man, what you do?
sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant.
So ito yun, ito ay sa Dorcam,
Two guys
May ganyan na ba sa Pilipinas?
are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
I'm gonna do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
Lightning, kidlat.
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside.
Nakakatakot naman talaga yan.
Pick it up.
Antoine's restaurant. Isabel
Ay, ba't
O'Reilly recently told a very
Pick it up.
Antoine's restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing. Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. We've all looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans,
1840
first of
pa,
all,
no?
Super haunted city. If you know, you know. And Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city, one of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop, doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took.
Ay, putang ina.
So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still?
Alam nyo, men, unpopular naman yung magiging opinion ko dito eh. So ito yung orig, no? Ito yung orig daw na picture. Ito yung una, pinicturan. Then second picture. Paano ba yung second picture?
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all
Biglang ito na. Ako nag-i-edit kasi ako sa Photoshop. Pero ano din pakitulungan nyo din ako. Kasi yung pagkakakat nito parang obvious siya, men eh. Kasi ang pagbabasehan lang naman natin yung kwento eh, yung kwento nung bigla na daw nagpakita ito. Nakakatakot nga naman. Pero yung cut nitong ulo ni Kuya, medyo duda ako dito, men eh. Sige. Pero yung itong quote-unquote babae na to, kung sino man ito, nagbe-blend naman siya sa background, Tingnan nga natin yung nakaraan. So, ito siya. Then, ito na. Ano sa tingin nyo? Totoo to? Na pwedeng let's say totoo, no? Pwedeng ang nangyari, yung ilaw dun sa di umano'y laptop niya, kasi naka-laptop daw to eh. Yung ilaw dun sa laptop niya, sa mukha niya lang tumatama. Kasi ito let's say totoo. O sige, walang manipulation na nangyari. Walang manipulation na nangyari. Walang editing na nangyari sa Photoshop. Let's say totoo to. Kasi yung interval na kinunan kasi ng picture yan, hindi naman natin alam eh. Ang panghahawakan lang naman kasi natin yung kwento eh. Yung kwento nung kumuha ng picture. Ang sabi niya kasi, pinicturean niya daw yan. Tapos pinicturean niya uli. Meron na. Gaano katagal ba yung interval? Baka meron naman talagang ibang tao nung time na yan. 'Di ba? For me, inconclusive ito eh. 'Di ba sana kung vinidyohan yan, habang kinukunan niya ng picture, binibidyohan siya na nakikita naman dun sa video, wala namang kasama. Pero kung ang panghahawakan lang natin ay yung kwento nung yung kwento nung sinabing nandyan, kahit nga ako pwede kong kwenton, ako yung kumuha ng picture na yan, yung pangalawang kuha meron ng babae nakatayo eh. 'Di ba? For me, inconclusive to. Inconclusive. Pero do sa pagiging totoo ng picture, 60% na totoo, 40% na peke. Kasi medyo duda ako dito sa pagkakakat dito eh. I don't know sa inyo mga men, Pero dito naman kasi, yung consistent naman siya sa likod. 'Di ba? Pero kung let's say paranormal to, ang pagtataluhan natin kung paranormal to o hindi. Inconclusive sa akin eh. Hindi ko masasabi kasi maraming factor kasi na pwede mo munang i-consider. Nung unang pinicturan yan, ilang minutes ba nakaraan bago siya picturan uli? At make sure ba natin na talagang walang taong ganyan ang damit nung time na ganyan? Kasi pwede naman talagang totoong tao yan eh. Na pinalabas lang kunyari na hindi naman na interview yung yung mismong nakuhanan ng picture or yung may-ari, 'di ba? Inconclusive. Pero nakakatakot siya kung totoo man. 'Di ba? Nakakatakot nga naman. Ako, kahit percentage hindi ako makapagbigay. Inconclusive sa akin eh. Maraming mga detalye ng istorya ang kulang. 'Di ba? Or kung kumpleto man yung detalye ng istorya lang kasi yung pangahawakan natin eh. 'Di ba, men? Anyway, pagpatuloy natin. Sa akin, inconclusive. Edited yung picture, 60% naman siguro na hindi, 40% edited. Mas lamang naman sa akin siguro yung hindi. Hindi siya edited. Pero, is it paranormal? Talagang inconclusive para sa akin.
And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond?
Talagang kung ano yung nasa painting, yung
Well,
talaga itsura niya.
Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think
Pero
should be
creepy,
included
no?
in the top
Creepy.
5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio!
May manggugulat dyan eh.
Antonio! Eh! Raro, che. Toño, soy yo. Javier. La puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco! Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare. Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was,
Nakakatakot, ano?
it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
Esta es la pieza. Mierda. Una laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. ¡Qué mierda!
Too good to be true na to.
La linterna. ¿Qué pasó?
For me, ano, basta pag yung mga video may mga part 2, yung pupuntahan uli, babalikan. Parang hindi na siya realistic. May magagalit na naman dyan. Mamaya explain ko kung bakit.
¡Hey, hey! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda.
Galing nun ah. Diba? May naglakad papasok doon sa ano.
¡Hey, hey! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda.
May mali na agad ano. Alam ko ano yung mali. Mamaya explain ko.
Concha de su madre.
Pero ang galing ng video. Nakakatakot.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí la concha de su madre? ¡Hey, hey! ¡Hey!
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the
Dito kasi men, may nakita ka ng apparition dito eh. Diba ito?
and with that, Javier is done.
Ito, ano na to eh, kung if ever man na totoo to, na apparition na ito, itong nakita mo na to, na naglalakad. Diba? Kung
He
kung
leaves the
makikita
house.
mo yan, nakasapatos pa nga eh.
And to this day, he
Diba?
claims that he
Tapos-
has no explanation for what happened inside.
Tapos sinundan mo, tapos wala.
There's something
Doon, maling-mali na yun men eh. Tamo ha, dito sa banda nito, siguro kinat na ni Nux yan ano. May nakita siya dito tapos parang Kuya Red din ang style eh. 'Di ba pumasok doon tapos ito may nakita siya dito nakatawan. Tapos susundan niya, hindi niya muna ikakaliwa yung camera, kinanan niya muna men, 'di ba? Ngayon, ang tanong, ano yung mali doon? Ang mali dito sa video na to, yung pag-video niya mismo. Kasi ganito in-explain ni Nux eh, ano ba yung main reason bakit nandyan siya?
gmail.com. This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer.
'Di ba? Bibisita siya sa kaibigan niya. Nung una, nagvi-video na siya agad. Anong purpose bakit siya nagvi-video agad? 'Di ba? Doon pa nga lang kung kasi ang explanation niya daw, hindi niya na nakakausap yung yung kaibigan niya na si Antonio. Ang ginawa niya, binisita niya. I-video mo na ba agad yon? Kaya yung start pa lang ng video, ano na yan kabullshitan na yan Parang alam mo na may record ka nakakatakot. 'Di ba? Yan
So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard.
Tsaka talagang may ilaw talaga yung camera niya na talagang ang goal niya talaga mag-vlog. Hindi siya yung bibisita lang. May intindihan ko kung halimbawa nagsalita pa siya wala sumasagot sa pinto papasukin ko na lang po. Pero kahit na yung pag-vlog mo na nga lang na yan, kaduda-duda na Kaya for me, fake to. Fake to. Tapos yung nalaman niya na namatay na pala daw yung kaibigan niya.
Go well.
So, bumalik uli siya dito. Dito sa part na to, dito ako nabuisit Ito, may nakita ka ng apparition dito. Just imagine, patay na yung kaibigan mo. Nandiyan ka sa bahay niya. Pagtingin mo dito, may nakita kang apparition dyan, Ayan, So, hindi natin alam kung let's say, multo na ito, Actually, magandang pagkakagawa mo dito, Magandang pagkakagawa ni Kuya dito,
Hey!
Pumasok na dun yung multo. Naghintay muna siya.
Yeah.
Tapos, pagtingin niya, wala, Dahil wala, dapat natakot ka na dyan, umalis ka na dyan, Dahil nawala, Pero wala, ka pa rin, nagtapang-tapangan ka pa rin, na hindi ko naiintindihan na kinaya mo. Kaya for me, bullshit itong video na to. Next video, last video. Ang daming red flag. Kasi pag mga ganyan, pagtandaan nyo ang tunay na paranormal na video, kung halimbawa, intentional yung pagkaka-capture, dapat nag-ghost hunting sila. 'Di ba? Pwede yun Pero pag yung, halimbawa, yung candid, dapat may logic yung ginagawa mo nun Tsaka kung may nakita ka man na dapat na sa'yo, nataranta ka na dapat. Hindi 100% fake tong video na to. 100%. Parang, pero maganda maganda yung pagkakagawa. Pero fake. Magalit na kayo sa akin kung magalit, pero fake talaga.
There's something in the basement. Nukestop 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
Tapos wala na.
What the hell?
As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing
Si
in the
Undertaker.
room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you don't know, across the world countless people have reported seeing a being known as the quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think. Hell.
Ito naman, for me, fake. Alam mo kung bakit? Ito yung gusto kong ma-establish nyo. Walang logic yung pag-video niya eh. Nabanggit ba ni Nooks bakit siya nagvi-video? Kasi kung nagvi-video ka, ibig sabihin, ina-anticipate mo na may mangyayari. Tingnan natin, paano ba istorya ni Nook dyan? Tingnan natin.
There's something in the basement. Nukes Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next
So yun na reason
is
niya?
literally like something from a nightmare.
Kasi ang explanation niya, bakit siya kumukuha ng video para daw ipakita sa mga kaibigan niya na doon daw matutulog. 'Di ba? Kaya lang hindi ganoon ang purpose ng video eh. Ang purpose ng video, may ina-anticipate siya makikita. Okay lang sana habang nasa video siya, no. Oy, mga pre, dito tayo matutulog ha. Ito yung sopa, diyan kayo matutulog, ganyan. Wala siyang sinasabi sa video eh. Basta nag-video lang siya na minsan yun kasi yun isa rin yun sa mga dead giveaway na ang isang video ay set up. Kasi usually pag nakikita yung mga paranormal na yan, mga kababalaghan na yan, hindi naman yun ang intention mo na makunan eh pag nagvi-video ka eh. For example, nasa birthday party kayo, binivideohan mo yung birthday party. Ang real reason mo, kaya ka nagvi-video, para videohan yung birthday party. Tapos bigla na lang may sisilip na multo, 'di ba? Hindi intention na makuha siya doon. Kasi hindi naman yun ang hinahanap mo nung time na yun eh. Parang ganito, ano yung binibidyohan niya dyan? Wala namang malinaw na explanation. Ano yung binibidyohan niyan? Kaya niya na-capture yun eh. Huwag niyang sabihin na talagang gusto niyang videohan yung multo. Dapat may ibang reason ka pa nun bakit ka nagvi-video. Halimbawa, binibidyohan mo yung anak mo na naglalaro. 'Di ba? Yun ang main goal mo, binibidyohan. Bigla na lang may sumilip na multo. 'Di ba? Ako, pwede pang believable yun na talaga yun, na paranormal yun. Kasi hindi naman yun yung intention mong videohan eh. Maliban na lang kung intention mong videohan, nag-ghost hunting ka talaga. Yun, pwede. Valid reason naman yun kung nag-ghost hunting ka talaga. Pero kung out of nowhere, bigla kang nag-video nang wala lang, 'di ba? Bakit ka mag-video? May ina-anticipate ka kasi na mabibidyohan mo. Kaya for me, peke ito. Nakukuha niyo ba ibig ko sabihin, mga kababayan ko? Klaro ba? Pagka siniset up mo yung video. Anyway, bahala kayo dyan, pero sa akin, kaduda-duda yung purpose ng pag-video niya. Okay lang sana kung party yan eh. Nagkakatuwaan sila din, aksidente mong nakuha yung Pero yung sasadyain mong makunan yung multo, yung for me, hindi. For me, maliban na lang kung nag-ghost hunting ka talaga. Kasi yun naman talaga main purpose mo, maghanap ng multo. Pero kung random, biglang, wala lang, naisipan mo lang mag-video, kagaguhan yun. Tapos bigla may na-capture ka. Anyway, mga kababayan ko, so yan lang po muna. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas sa lahat.